Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to our basic questions, and the first part is the fractions. In the next slides, we are going to present for you some questions on adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplying fractions, and all of them are different. All of them have different ideas of solving. So pause the screen, start write down your answers, and then go to the solutions. And the explanation of these questions. It's very important to know how to add these basic questions before you start solving the models, the تسريبات, تجميعات, any questions regarding your قدرات exam. Wish you all the best inshallah بإذن الله, and thank you for choosing our course. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's start the basic algebra questions, and we are going to start with the fractions. As we can see the difference between question 1, question 2, and question 3. In question 1, I have the same denominator. And since I have the same denominator, I put it down. And all what I have to do is to add the numerator. So the answer is 4 over 5. By the way, 4 over 5 is called improper fraction because the numerator is smaller than the denominator. In the numerator, I have 4. In the denominator, I have 5. Regarding question number 2, we will notice that the difference between question 2 and 3, that in the numerator here, I have 1. And when you have 1 in adding or subtracting, all what you have to do to multiply the denominator, so 2 multiplied by 3, and to add 2 and 3 up. So it's 5 over 6. I can't do the same in number 3. Why? Because I don't have 1 in the numerator. Again, if I have 1, so quickly, all I'm going to do, multiply down and add up. For number 3, if I have 2 different numbers in the numerator, all what I have to do, multiply 3 by 5, which is equal to 15. And 5 multiplied by 2 equal to 10. 3 multiplied by 1 equal to 3. So 10 plus 3 equal to 13 over 4. It's very easy because 1 plus 1 over 7 is 1 and 1 over 7. That's it. 1 plus fraction is 1 and 1 over 7. But what if I wanted to change it into improper fraction? All what I have to do, put down the 7, multiply 1 by 7 is 7, and the add 1. So it's 8 over 7. But what about 1 minus third? 1 minus third. You can think of the 1 as a circle that you divided into 3 parts. And you are going to take away 1. So the remainder is 2 over 3. This is thinking as a fraction. But what else, Mr. Hisham? I can write this one as 3 over 3. Because 1 can be written as 3 over 3, 4 over 4, 5 over 5. Then 3 over 3 minus 1 over 3 is 2 over 3. But it's not the same idea in number 6, which is 2 minus third. 2 minus third, you can think of adding 1 below the 2 and solve it as a fraction, or you can think as 2, 1 and 1. 1 minus third is 2 over 3, and I put down the 1. Again, 2, 1 plus 1. 1 minus third is 2 over 3, and I put down the 1. Another thing, you can put 2 over 1 minus 1 over 3. And then you are doing what? Multiply 1 by 3. 2 by 3 is 6. 1 by 1 is 1. 6 minus 1 is 5 over 3. So whatever the method that you are going to use, by using the graph, by using the subtraction, by using the same denominator, it's important that you know that 2 minus third is equal to 1 and 2 over 3. Now, number 7, 2 and a half minus 1 is 1 and a half. That's it. Because 2 and a half real minus 1 real is 1 and a half real. You don't have to make same denominator. You don't have to make same numerator. You don't have to do any kind of operation. But what if the questions was 2 and third minus 1? It's 1 and third. But what if it was 2 and third minus 2? 1 over 3. So you don't have to do any kind of operation. 1 and 2/3 minus 1 over 3. All what I have to do, I have the same denominator. So 2 minus 1 is 1, and I have 1. So it's 1 and third. You want to write it as improper fraction. You are going to put down the 3. 1 by 3 is 3 plus 1 is 4, so it's 4 over 3. But what about number 9? In number 9, you will notice that 1 over 4 and 1 over 3. You have 1 over 3 and 1 over 4. In case of 1 over 3 and 1 over 4, I need to multiply down 3 by 4 and subtract the 3 with the 4. Or I can do what? I can write down here 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4. I can multiply here up and down by 4 and multiply here up and down by 3. Why? So I have 12 and I have 12, which is a common denominator. 1 by 4 is 4, 1 by 3 is 3. So 4 minus 3 is? So it's 1 over 12. So I go back to the question. 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4 is 1 over 12. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer is 1 and 1 over 12. Regarding number 10, 5 minus 4 and 1 over 8. We know that. What is 5 minus 4? 1. So I have 1 minus 1 over 8. 1 minus 1 over. Notice how I'm working. I'm working like this. 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 minus 1 over 8. I can write this one as 8 over minus 1 over, which is equal 7 over 8. So 1, if you have 1 in fraction, you can write it as 3 over 3, 5 over 5, 7 over 7, 8 over 8, and so on. Regarding question 11. In question 11, you have one of two choices. You can write it as 0.5 minus 0.25 if you are good in decimal. You can write it as half minus 1 over 4. And half minus 1 over 4, it's like half of a pizza minus quarter of it. So the remainder is 1 over 4. Or 0.5, which can be written as 0.50 minus 0.25, which is equal 0.25. So notice that 1 over 4 same as 0.25. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Regarding how to multiply fraction, question number 12. 1 over 5 multiply 2 over 7. All what I have to do to multiply numerator and multiply denominator. I don't have to make same denominator. I don't have to do anything regarding the denominator. 1 multiplies 2 is 2. 5 multiplies 7 is 35. And 2 over 35 in simplest form. You can simplify it more. The second one, you can do one of two steps. To multiply the numerator by the denominator, so it's 18 over 36, and we all know that 18 is the half of 36, or 3 over 4 multiply 6 over 9. You can simplify before multiply. ازاي? Divided by 3, 1, divided by 3, 3, divided by 2, 2, divided by 2 is, by cancel 3, or the remainder is 2 and 1. So you can multiply first and then simplify, or you can simplify and then multiply. Regarding question 14, you don't solve it with multiplication, you solve it mentally. It's like half of 24. What the half of 24? 12. That's it. But if it's 2/3 of 18, 2 over 3 multiply 18. You can multiply the 2 by 18, then divide it by 3, or you can divide it by 3 and multiply by 2. It's your choice. So 18 divided 3 is 6, and 6 multiplied 2 is Or you can multiply the 2 by 18 is 36, and 36 divided by 3 is 12. But regarding number 16, you need to change the first one into improper fraction and change the second one into improper fraction. How I can do that? I put down the 3, and 2 by 3 is plus 1. 3 by 7 is plus 2. By cancel the 7, it's 23 divided by 3. If you are good enough and can change this one to 7 and 2 over 3, you are more than welcome. Why? Because 7 by 3 is 21. Out of 23, I have 2. Regarding question number 17, I have 1 over 100 multiplied by 20. And here, I can cancel 1 0 with 1 0. So, in the numerator, I have 2. In the denominator, I have 10. 2 over 10, you can write it as 0.2 in decimal, or you can write it as 1 over 5 in simplest form. So, if I have zeros, I can cancel them. But what about number 18? I don't have zeros. But I can multiply 1 by 2, and I put down the 100. As a fraction, you can divide it up and down by 2. But as a decimal, it's 0.02. Why? Because it's 2 over 100 after 2 decimal places. Let's go to the fraction. In fraction, you are using keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. I keep the first fraction. I change the sign. And I flip this fraction. So 1 by 3 is 3. 1 by 2 is 2. Number 20. I keep 5 over 6. I change multiplication. I flip that. There is nothing to simplify. So 5 by 7 is 35. 6 by 3 is 36. So it's 35 divided 36. In question 21, I will change this into fraction. How I can do that? I put down the 2. 2 by 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 multiply 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Change, multiply 3 over 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 by 3 is 50. Final, if you have 1 divided by any fraction, just flip this one. Just flip this one. So if it's 1 over 3, it's a 3. Mr. Hisham, it means that 1 divided 2 over 5. What the answer? 5 over 2. 1 divided 3 over 7. 7 over 3.